Silent to
Be silent. So first one inception phase, second elaboration, construction and transition. So these are the four different phases in the which one?
Phase of
The unified process. Okay. So here you can see, you can observe some information from this. Getting some information to see here. We have communication, planning, modeling, construction and deployment. Okay. So all these we have already seen in the activities, right? The
Yes,
process
sir.
activities which will be same for each and every model, right? So here you can see inception phase will be having communication and planning. In the inception phase, both the things, that is communication and planning will be coming. So what happens in that communication? Normally we communicate with the customer to capture the requirements or to gather the requirements, right? Next one, planning. Planning will be having the both phases. First one is the inception. Okay. Similarly, cost. These three factors comes under the planning, right? Clear all of you?
yes, sir.
Next, after this planning, we have modeling. So modeling is the design part. So as we know, for building this building, we need some blueprint. Similarly, for modeling also, we need some planning. Or you can say simple forms, designing of the software. So the person who designs the software is called as software designer. Similarly, the person who captures or gathers the requirements are called as business analyst. Remember, business analyst is the person who captures or gathers the requirements from the customer or client. Okay. So next is modeling. In this we have elaboration in the planning as well as in the modeling. Because the things are changing here from requirements gathering, planning, modeling. Okay. Next one comes the construction. So construction involves construction and transition, both the phases. So in constructions we have two things. What is that, Ruma? What are two things? Coding and testing. Right? Is it correct, ma? Coding and testing in constructions. Okay. So as we know, we can write the coding in any programming languages, whether it is Java or C, according to your own requirements, like whichever you are comfortable with. Okay. Similarly, for testing also, we have two types of testing. First one, manual testing. Second one, automated. Automated testing. Remember, ma? Previous classes we have studied about this. Manual testing and automated testing. In the manual testing, we give some inputs and we will be checking whether our output is matching or not. So these applies for all type of projects, whether it is simple, medium or complex. Okay. Similarly, for automated testing, we use some automated testing tools. What are those? We have open source tools as well as licensed one. So coming to licensed one, we have QTP, that is Quick Test Professional. Okay, Quick Test Professional, and its license cost around 1,30,000 rupees. Okay, so understand the software is that much costly means how much things it will be doing for us. That is the power of automated testing. Okay, so in that automated testing we will be using some scripts, and based upon scripts our complete project will be, the software is that much costly means how much things it will be doing for us. That is the power of automated testing. Okay, so in that automated testing we will be using some scripts, and based upon scripts our complete project will be tested. Okay, so it is written in Java only. Okay, that complete QTP code is written in Java only. Whereas coming to the open source manual, so automated testing tools, we have Selenium. Okay, Selenium is the open source tool for doing the automation testing. Okay, so as we know, Selenium is based upon the Linux version. So the code is, you can download it, you can also modify it, and also you can release it. Download, modify and release it. That is the things in the open source. Okay, fine. So after this construction we have deployment. So that phase is called as transition. Just see the changes now. From requirements gathering to planning, next design, coding, testing and maintenance or deployment. Okay, so the behavior, the product behavior will be changing. first it will be a simple product with no input and output. Afterwards we will be getting the source code and design everything. Next we will be getting the complete things. Our complete product, our quality product is obtained. Okay. So after this deployment phase we have release or some kind of productions. Okay, based upon the versions. As we know, we have to maintain our software, so it will be released in the form of versions. Okay. So what does deployment means, anyone? Deployment is the thing where we deploy an executable code. Okay, we'll be keeping or we'll be making the setup for it, setup package. What is a package? It's a collection of files. So source files, images, all the support files will be there in this deployment phase. Okay, so this will be constituting the unified process. Okay.